This is Miami Mall video part 2. My name is Shameen Miller. I made a first part about what happened in Miami on January 1st, and it's on my channel, which was posted yesterday, so you can go out and check that and go and watch and learn all about what I had put together, the different incidents, the different social media reports, and it gives you a good background of everything that happened, everything from January 1st to 5th. But today I'm going to show you what's been happening within the last 24 hours, different comments that I've seen from people, and just things that I just wanted to bring up with you. So today we're going to go through things like potential erased memories, UFO sightings, new witnesses, and the police not being able to say anything. So just stick on your stick on your boots? I don't even know what you're supposed to stick on. So anyways, let's get ready. Let's go into this. And we are going to go and summarize all the different things here. So again, this is only for entertainment purposes only. Okay. So first, just a quick little high level here is we're just going to, I'm going to play the video here just in the background of what everybody had been watching here about the incident, and where people think that this thing walking on the screen here potentially, if you look up a little bit closer here, is potentially an alien, or people are calling it a demon or the Nephilim. I'm on the approach that it could potentially be the Nephilim, right? Which I explained a little bit about yesterday, but anyways, we're just going to leave it at that. So one thing, what I wanted to do here is I wanted to go and look up in the comments section here to show you this. Okay. So first of all is that there is a lot of division everywhere just about this whole situation. There's a lot of people that, like I said, people just don't believe it at all. They just think it's a hoax. They think it's a distraction. People are calling it here Project BB right here. There are, people are just saying it doesn't make sense. It's not real. And other people are like totally on board with it. So what I want to show you is that this guy, right, that made this video here, it's Moura, M-O-U-R-A, if you can see that there. Oh, what happened? Let me go back here. So this guy, am I recording? Yeah, I'm recording. Okay. So this dude, his name is Moura. Yesterday he posted this video, but now take a look here. It says, I purposely posted this video because I wanted to prove it was not an alien. And then some people responded. They're like, what's the black shadow on the stairs? Pixels, quality isn't the best, brother. Or it looks like a guy walking backwards. Fair enough. But interestingly enough, that this guy did take the time to enhance the video. He could have said that in his description, but now he's subsequently said in the comments that it's not an alien. He wanted to prove it as such. Okay, fair enough, fair enough. Then if we take a look down here, I thought this was really interesting as well. Let's see, here it is. Tara13, who says, The Simpsons did it, fallen angel at a shopping mall. So I'm going to leave it at that for right now, but there's some great videos about how Simpsons have been able to kind of prophesy things that like happen in the future, and they've happened. There's some great videos that you can find on YouTube about it, but I found that was pretty interesting. I was like, okay, fair enough. All right. So as I mentioned, today I'm going to share with you a few more things that came out over the last 24 hours with you. And again, the video is entertainment purposes only. I cannot confirm or deny whether this is aliens or not. I have not researched into the backgrounds of these people that I'm sharing their social media posts with you to see if they're actually legitimate. I'm just summarizing what is out there because there's a lot of information. But funny enough, as I was just doing a search before I came on this video for you, I went on TikTok on my cell phone. And there's a way where you can filter your results, right? So I just searched for the tags of Miami Mall. And then you can actually, so you filter for the upload date. So when it was uploaded. And so then this morning when I went through and looked at videos this morning, like I saw things within the last, like few hours in the morning. But when I just went to go and look at it now, there's not many videos on there right now, or at least they're potentially being suppressed. I'm not 100% sure, but it was a little strange because, this is still a pretty popular topic right now, and I know people are talking about it, but the fact that it was a little bit tougher for me to find videos, that was really interesting. So I'm going to look into this a little bit further, but I don't know. I don't even know how much longer I'm going to talk about this thing here, about this topic, because there is another one that I want to talk to you about soon. But for now, we're just going to summarize what happens here, and if there's anything new that comes up, I will make another video for you, okay? So, okay. So one thing I want to leave with you guys, okay, before we go into all this detail that I talked about, what's going to happen is just know that, Jesus is Lord. He's coming back. And I think and just, you can get comfort in that, because all of this stuff that's going to be coming out about extraterrestrial things, about UFOs, which has already been actually shared by the government not too long ago. And all those things that's going to come out, just know that Jesus is Lord, and he's the one that's going to keep you safe, right? There's power in the name of Jesus. And, he is, I believe he's actually one of the only religious figures that have ever said that he's going to come back. So it's just something to think about, but I'm going to leave it at there for right now. I believe in Jesus. I love him. And that is literally the whole reason for my life now. So we're going to move on to the next section now, guys. Okay. So this is the main question now that people are asking, right? And that's what's making them doubt if this is actually real or it's a hoax. And the main question that I've seen over and over and over again for people to say, no, it's not real, is why aren't there any videos, right? They were like, there's people with cell phones all over the place. And then obviously in a mall, there are mall cameras everywhere. So what had happened, right? So one of the things that people have been saying is that, because there was a power outage, there could have been some kind of EMP, right? Maybe that's what could have happened. And then things got destroyed. But anyways, we're going to go in here and take a look at some of the things that I found. Okay. So we are going to get started. Okay. We're going to get started with this guy. Okay. I almost turned his video off yesterday. I actually first turned it off yesterday because I was like, this dude is a little strange. I wasn't really sure if I wanted to watch it, but then I ended up coming across this tweet. So we're going to go and look at this one tweet here. This is by Blown in Smoke XX. Miami Mall survivor speaks out. The guys in suits were erasing their memory. Okay, so we are going to watch this guy's video, okay, and it's going to be a little bit strange. All right. It's going to be a little bit strange because, like, seriously, look at the guy. Like, he's wearing a mask right now. When you hear his voice, you hear his grammar, it's a little sus, right? It's a little suspect, but I don't really know because I'm not really sure. But he did point out a few pretty interesting things. And that's the thing that caught me, was about that the guys in suits were erasing their memories. And if you've seen the Men in Black, you know that they had those little, what are they called? The little mechanisms or whatever, the little machines that erase people's memory. So maybe. Okay. So this guy, his name is Man Mask 444. And I want to just give you a little bit of background of him, just so that you can, just so you get a little bit of background of this guy. Okay. So he must have just created his page recently, but anyways, he had a first video here. We're not going to watch that, but in this first video, it was 2 minutes long. And the man pretty much was saying he was in the mall with a group of approximately 15 people, and they were all in a group chat. And when they got to the mall, they separated out and to go and do some shoppings. So as I said, I actually don't know anything about the guy. Clearly his identity is concealed right now. When you hear him speak, the grammar he uses is a little bit strange, and he does make conflicting statements in the video, which we're going to go through as well as we watch it. And the one thing, though, there's a term in Christianity that's used where it says, chew the meat and spit out the bones. So we could see if there's any meat in this anyways. There's, honestly, I'm on the fence about this guy. I'm not really sure, but you guys tell me in the comments what you think about him. He is a little bit strange, but we're going to watch the full 4-minute video of this TikTok here. And we're going to go through this one. So just give me a sec here. Let me open the video properly here so that I can pause this when I need to. Command V. Let's go, guys. All right.
Yes, I'm terrified. Because before today, I was just a normal person. I had no idea that these things were real, and I had no idea that I would be somewhere where something like this will be taking place. But I had to make sure I was safe. I had got some help, and I was able to take a bus ride all the way to the other side of the world.
Okay, so that's a little strange already right there. I had to go and take a bus ride to get on the other side of the world. So I'm not sure why he's talking about using that language, but he's going to talk a little bit further where he's saying he's not actually in Florida, but he's somewhere else in the US right now. But it's a little strange that he said that he um, got on a bus ride. So just keep that in mind.
Okay, I'm far away from Florida, so I'm somewhat safe, but I don't know what's going to happen, and I feel that the time is ticking. But I want you guys to know, do not be fooled by the videos of people you will see claiming to be there that night, is because a lot of them are FBI agents. The people that were at the mall, the reason why you didn't see people making videos right after, the reason why you didn't see people coming out the tail of their story is because the guys in the suits, and I'm being serious here, the guys in the suits were erasing their memories.
Okay, you guys hear that? Okay, there, he just said it right now. The guys in the suits were erasing their memories. That's some Men in Black stuff right there.
I know this might sound crazy because it's crazy to me, but the guys in the suit were erasing their memories. They didn't want anyone there to talk about it. And as I said before, the theme that has helped me is because they weren't able to get facial recognition. I had a shiesty ski mask on the night, and they weren't able to track my cell phones because I accidentally left it in the car.
Okay, so you just heard that right now as well. He said they couldn't track his cell phone because he left it in the car. But then eventually earlier at the very beginning, he stated that he took a bus ride to the other side of the world. So was it actually, did he actually put it in a car or was it in a bus? I don't actually know, but there's some of the inconsistencies right there. But the thing that's really interesting is that he did say is that because they were allegedly erasing people's minds, perhaps that's why there's not many eyewitness accounts or eyewitness videos online. Something to think about.
Everybody else I was with is gone. They got to him. The group chat hasn't received the message in over 7 hours. These people have been swiped out. They're not the same. I wanted to make.
So it doesn't seem like he doesn't, from the videos I've watched from him, just so you know, he doesn't explain what it talks about the group message. Like, I'm not sure if he sent a message to people after he got his phone when he left the mall and he tried to send it and he's saying the message was never sent. There's actually no more detail around that. So just, so I don't really know exactly what he means from that, but clearly some message potentially was sent and then the people in the group never got it.
Calls to people in the group chat, but I just didn't think it was a smart idea. I am with very spiritual people, so I am protected. I'm far away from Florida. I am still in America, but I'm far away from Florida, and I'm just going to take it a step at a time. I have been looking for other videos via internet that I believed to be real, but out of all of the ones that I seen, none of them are. And just recently I seen the video of an individual that I believe is one of the infiltrators. As I said before, the guys that were fighting and that let off fireworks, those guys were cops. They were the decoys. Because at the same time the fight was happening, at the same time, beings were moving. And I don't want to talk about what I see yet, is because as I see it, this is all crazy to me. But I need you guys to know that angels are real. And ever since this happened, I can hear the voices in my head.
We're going to rewind that again, okay? So he did say, before we get about the angels, okay? Yeah, I agree that angels are real. Absolutely, for sure. It's all over the Bible. But he did say, I'm not sure if you picked up on it, he said that there was the fight at the mall and those people actually were cops. So my question is, Were the people actually like, did the police already were they called ahead of time? Actually, I don't know. I'm not really sure. I was thinking that maybe the cops were called ahead of time because they heard about the encounter, but that couldn't have been true because there was actually a whole bunch of kids there. But unless the cops went in there to try to incite something to plant another story, I don't know. I don't know. It just seems like something seems a little bit off here. Either it's with like his story here or it's off with the police said. Not sure. But let's go back now because the guy, this is where he gets a little esoteric, a little bit very spiritual, but a little bit strange. And let's go back to the whole thing that we talked about with the angels.
But I need you guys to know that angels are real. And ever since this happened, I can hear the voices in my head, and they're giving me information to tell you all. So you have to be patient with me, is because I'm trying to protect myself, my integrity.
Okay. Angels are real. He hears voices in his head, and they're giving him information to tell you something. I agree. Angels are real. I agree people can hear voices in their head. Yesterday I said, actually I don't even know if I said in this video, but when you hear voices, it could be your own voice. It can be the voice of God, the Holy Spirit, or it can be voices from the enemy. And so because of the way this guy is speaking right now, it kind of leads me to think that he's actually hearing like demonic voices. Especially because he's not even mentioned Jesus yet. He's just been really focusing on the angels.
In my identity, but at the same time, I'm trying to help you guys understand what is happening. Yes, there were light beings in the mall. They were creatures like I've never seen before. And the cops came and erased the memories. So you have to understand how I feel right now. I didn't even think things like this was real. I don't even know what they know. They could be tracking me as I speak to you guys. But they are real. It is happening, and our government is covering it up.
Okay. So that's pretty much the end of that video. What do you think? I think he sounds slightly a little crazy, right? But I don't want to judge because I actually don't know. But it seems like there's something, either he's a really good liar and he's making all of this up, or he actually saw something, but somehow he got really impacted by that event. Because there were some pretty emotional people in some of the videos that I had shown you, and there's going to be another one I'm going to show you of another witness shortly, and he was pretty emotional with this one. So I'm going to leave it here. You guys can go back and watch this guy if you want to, but I'm going to move on because he does he has this other post, okay, this guy. And again, I'm not going to put like a ton of weight on this guy, but you know, at the same time, I want to just present everything that I've found, and then, you know, I don't know, just continue to ask the questions, right? So here, this guy posted this video now. So it says, these men in black suits was all over that night. And this guy here would walk up to people and flash a light. And I don't know what this sounds like, but it's real. The reason it was so many cops is because they were sent there with the same tool to erase people's consciousness. 3 of my used to be friends made police statements that's far different from what we actually saw. And one made a news interview, but the whole time I watched, he looked drugged or possessed, completely wiped out. So one thing that's a little bit strange, I don't know where he got this picture. Maybe he took it from somebody, because you know, in the previous video, he did say that he left his phone in the car and then he left to go to the other side of the world on a bus, right? And so people, like even someone here, thought you left your phone in the car, bro. So, but then, and you escaped on a bus. So we're not really sure. Like some people are actually believing him. Other people think he's, you know, just full of it. But, you know, we have seen the movie Men in Black, right? And a lot of stuff that are in the movies, a lot of things are actually true that maybe we don't actually see in real life. So I found that this was just a little bit interesting, because I still think it's so strange that there is not a lot of videos from other people, right? So You know, given the fact that there's probably at least 1,000 people at the mall. Like, think about it, like New Year's Day, downtown Miami, in the evening, people out there shopping, and you saw all the people that were running through, and nobody has anything, and nobody's talking about anything. So, all right. So now this dude, last one, I'm going to show you the last one here. He has his third TikTok video. And this third TikTok video, this one gets even a little bit more crazy, but I'm just going to present it to you so you're aware of it, and you let me know what you think, because I'm telling you, this guy, man, my goodness, this guy, man mask. Okay.
I would like to start this video.
All right, let me first read the description. It says, so many people in the world are ready to hate, so ready to dismiss others, but whole time we needed each other. Lure government, I think he meant your government is flat out lying about everything. We musy, I guess we must unite. So again, spelling, grammar off, but we're just gonna listen to this guy and see what else he said, because this video has some really interesting things as well.
Off by saying, I've never dealt with anything like this in my life. So, the way that I deliver it might not be what you want, or might not be believable for some of you, but I'm not trying to convince anyone. I didn't hop in front of this phone to talk to you guys about what I experienced and what I see, for you guys to like me or for me to be popular. Before this incident, I didn't mean it how I have a great life, which is another reason of why I wear the mask. Not to be a weirdo, not to hide anything, not because I'm not standing on my truth, but for all the total opposites, to protect myself, to protect my identity, to protect those that I love, is because we live in a hateful world where truth is not respected anymore. And the main reason that I chose to get in front of this camera is because from the night to now, I have continued to have dreams and hear these voices speak to me, and they have all assured me that what happened in that mall was not just ordinary. It was extraordinary. It was a 1 in a trillion gazillion moment, and I was there, and no one is going to take that from me. But what we have to do is not be so comfortable with tearing each other down, but instead hear each other. If we would just listen and hear each other, whether we agree or disagree with what we're hearing, but if we would just give each other the respect of hearing each other out, then maybe we can come to conclusion. Maybe things can be created.
What things?
What I'm learning about that day in Miami at the mall, for all those who were there, that was a moment and an opportunity for us to receive something from these beings that I believe are angels. These
Okay, wait. I think I want to say, I think it's this guy. Okay, if y'all know, I think it's Mormonism. 24 angels visited Joseph Smith. Okay, it says he was visited constantly by angels. Okay, let me go back for a sec. Joseph Smith is the founder of Mormonism. It's like a sect, I think a cult of Christianity, my belief. It's definitely not biblical at all. But anyways, this guy started Mormonism because he got a bunch of messages and revelation from angels. Okay, so it says, so this article here, 24 angels who visited Joseph Smith. He was visited constantly by angels. These various angels, the heads of dispensations, ministered unto him. He had vision after vision in order that he might be fully saturated with the knowledge of the things of God, and that he might comprehend the high and holy calling that God had bestowed upon him. Historical records of the early Latter-day Saints doctrine and covenants and early church documents reveal that Joseph Smith Visions and visits by heavenly messengers are too numerous to count. Okay, so this is what this reminds me of. Wait, is he Latter-day Saints? Was he the Church of the Latter-day Saints? Yeah, oh yeah, founder of Mormonism and Latter-day Saints. So anyways, this is what that reminds me of right now. So the fact that he's speaking a little bit about this, it leads me to believe that he is now having demonic encounters because he's receiving all of these messages. You know, one thing in the Bible, it says in 1 John 4:2, you know, God's so good, you know, and what do you say? He's like, he literally gives us a Bible verse that comes to, here, I want to look at on this one. Blue Letter Bible. 1 second, no. Bible Hub. Bible Hub. Okay, sorry, I like this Bible a little bit. I like the view of this one a little bit better. Okay, 1 John 4:2. Forgive me, guys. Okay, so the one thing I like about God is that, like, he'll make things plain. He'll make it really plain. And he is actually given, you know, believers of Jesus, you know, those who, like, the students, the disciples of the Bible, people that read the Bible, he gave us an instruction to be able to detest if the spirits are of God. All right, in 1 John 4:2, it says, I'll read from the New King James. By this you know the Spirit of God. Every spirit that confesses that Jesus Christ has come in the flesh is of God. Okay, so how does it work? So if we go to, I'm just gonna give you a little background here, okay? Because this guy's a little funny now. Okay, so this was, okay, beloved, do not believe every spirit, but test the spirits, whether they are of God, because many false prophets have gone out into the world. By this you know the Spirit of God. Every spirit that confesses that Jesus Christ has come in the flesh is of God. And every spirit that does not confess that Jesus Christ has come in the flesh is not of God. And this is the spirit of the Antichrist, which you have heard was coming and is now already in the world. So, there we go. There you go. There's a little Bible teaching for you, okay? So this guy, because he's not testing the spirits, it kind of makes me believe that he's listening to demonic spirits, but we're still going to listen to him because the thing is too, like, even though he potentially may be speaking to these unclean demonic spirits, they are sharing different things. They're sharing things with him. And, you know, the one thing about Satan is it's like, you know, he is the father of all lies, but he'll give you so much truth, but then, you know, he'll pepper in the lies, you know? So we just got to be able to discern and see what this guy is saying and hear it for what it is, be able to just, you know, just be able to hear it for what it is, and then eventually see over time, like, what's going to come out of this. So I wouldn't put like a ton of weight on this guy, but he still has some really interesting things that he is saying.
These beings are trying to make contact with the people to give us the truth. Is because no one here on this place we call Earth is giving it to us anymore.
Okay, just so you know, the truth, what I believe is the truth is Jesus Christ, the truth. He is the truth, right? And he was also the Word. So the truth for me is also the Bible.
Have family members lying to each other, couples lying to each other, strangers lying to each other.
True.
Everybody has just become so comfortable with not being truthful. And our government knows what I am talking about, and that's why they are trying to cover it up. That's why they have all of these fake accounts, making these fake accounts of something that they didn't see. These are FBI agents. Since the night it happened, I've been on my phone trying to find one video of any person that sounded like they see the same thing that I seen, and I have yet to see it. All of these people are imposters. And yes, it's easy for you to suggest that that's me, but I promise through my voice, through my sincerity, I will remain while the others will fall.
Okay,
yes,
we'll
there's
see.
people out there that is probably knowing what I'm talking about and were there, and that probably won't come up and speak right now, but I guarantee you, as more people view what I am saying, they're going to piece it together and know that I was never a threat. But I was your brother coming to you guys in unified mind, ready to unify because we need each other. And excuse me for stumbling on my words, but it's just so much that I have to say to y'all. We need each other. This is a moment for us to unite. It's because our governments are failing us. They are doing things behind our backs and they're not telling us. And one of them are the hunting down of angels. The governments are hunting down angels, are capturing them. Yes, like some damn Harry Potter Wi-Fi shit. Yes, bro, they're trying to capture it on some Pokemon type shit. Yes. They are out here trying to get all of these angels that are trying to communicate with us to give us the truth. It's because they know that when CERN opened up those porters, not just bad entities came out, but good ones that had been tracked here came out as well. And I've been receiving this ever since that night, and I don't know what this was for. I don't know why I was there. I can't even start to understand of what I seen, but these light beams were like nothing I've ever thought I would see, and I didn't feel threatened and it didn't feel evil. It was the most peaceful thing ever. The harmonic sounds that was being heard, the flickering of the light, the fact that our phones were not able to work, it all made sense to me. And in that moment I knew, and I feel confident now as I speak to you guys, and knowing that these people, these angels, these God creations are here to unite the good people. Okay, we have to stand together and unified against our government. No more of this. Don't come to this platform and be negative. If you don't believe when I'm saying go elsewhere, I don't need the followers. That's not why I'm doing this. I experienced something, and I'm living to tell it, and I'm being led by God. Thank you to all of those who support Masked Man, and I promise you I would be the one to stand at the end with the others that are being truthful. Thank you.
Okay. I would like to know or hear from other people if they were ever people to come out. Did they feel the same way? Did they feel the peace? Did they hear the harmonic music? And I'm not saying this guy's a liar because I don't know, because there's things that he says that I understand about the spirit realm that I've heard of through testimonies of other people, that there are things that sound right. Like there are literally, like, there's harmonious sounds, you know, like a beautiful sound that comes out of heaven. But I don't know. I'm not sure who this guy is following. I don't know who he's speaking to. Like when I say who, I mean of the spirit realm. To me, it appears that he is speaking to like these angels of light, you know, because Satan masquerades as an angel of light. So I'm going to leave it at that now with this guy. I don't know how much more I'm going to see of this guy, but he's definitely into the angels. He's all talking about that we must unite. And I don't know. Let me know what you think about this guy, because he's a little interesting. Okay, I've got a few more things to show you here. It's probably going to be another 10, 15 minutes, okay? So we had a few more witnesses. I showed you 2 witnesses yesterday. One guy had originally come out yesterday, and he eventually recanted his statement.
Right. So I had to come in my basement.
A second guy he was talking about the portals yesterday, which I showed you in the video. And there's actually been other TikTok videos out where people are seeing the same thing that I had seen with like in the mall, they seeing the portal, potential portal, right? Alleged portal on the side, and then seeing a being come out of it. And the being was, it was like transparent, right? But you could see the shape of it. So that was the 2. But now I found another guy as well. So this is I guess technically the 4th witness, because we just had that masked man. This guy here, QBand00. I can't even find this originally on his page anymore. This video, I think it was deleted. He might have deleted it, but people have been sharing this one. So this is another video of his account, and I find that there's some pretty interesting stuff in this one as well.
I filmed this. This shit is so crazy. I'm posting this, and I want y'all to repost, save this video, post it on other platforms before it gets taken down, because I want to clear up some of this misinformation about the Bayside Mall incident that happened. So me and my girl was in town, and we were shopping at the mall, and we noticed a lot of kids there. It wasn't a real big deal at first until they got to arguing and shoving, and then like weapons got brought in, and they started fighting, running all over the mall, chaos just all over the place. So we thought we heard gunshots, but it turns out that that was actually fireworks. But either way, that caused everybody to start rushing for the doors. People was leaving stuff behind. I mean, just dragging their kids. It was just complete fucking chaos, man. Anyway, so as we running, we look back and we noticed some weird shapes taller than me. I'm 6'2", shadowy, dark, solid shapes. Not human. I promise you, these is not human. I mean, it made the hair stand up on my skin. And shit, we just.
Okay, let me just pause it for a second. This guy here, he just talked about how he saw them and made the hair stand up on his skin. But then the masked man saying that it was like harmonious and he didn't feel worried. I don't know. I'm not sure. I don't know who to believe.
Looked it for the doors after that, man. I can't explain what that was. I can't say that was aliens, but I can say that was not human. It was not human. And they online, I don't know if they're trying to cover this stuff up, but they saying that it was police officers and somebody, not shadowy figures. It's 2024, man. It's something going on. There's something going on, and they trying to cover it up. A lot of people saw what I saw, and like I say, it was so much chaos ensued that it was just hard to let that sink in, that we was realizing what we looking at. I mean, it's something you can never even create in your head in a dream. I'm putting this out there though, man, because I want people to know that this stuff is real. Get this out and spread this. And if you were a person that was there and you saw what I saw, please put this video out, because they trying to cover this stuff up, man. They don't want us to tell the truth. And I got a good feeling this video will be taken down. So don't listen to the media. This shit is real. And whatever it is, they do not want people to know about it. I can't even, man.
All right. So, that guy. We heard his testimony. Now, we've got another Miami police officer saying that, nah, this ain't real. So, let's watch this video.
January 2nd, 2024, with the whole Bayside situation, y'all gotta be stopped. Y'all gotta stop believing these people on TikTok and social media and all. Man, y'all gotta be stopped. In regards to this Bayside incident, we did not respond because it was 9-foot, 10-foot creatures and all this other bullshit y'all got going on. Bro, I'm gonna make this short, sweet, and simple. There was no black ops helicopter circling around the entire mall or any of that shit. There's no creatures, no nothing. It was a bunch of juveniles fighting and throwing fireworks at people. That's why we responded. Bro, y'all gotta stop this shit, bro. Like, stop clout chasing. There was no helicopters, no creatures, none of that. Stop.
Okay. Alrighty. So, he's saying nothing happened. But now we got this special video, okay? This is a guy's... Okay, this dude... LOL Brendan. Whoop. All right, LOL Brendan, okay? LOL Brendan is the son of a Miami police officer. And so he posted this video on TikTok of him calling his father, and this is what happened.
How have I not heard about this? My dad's a police officer in Miami. And I mean, like, he's even running for sheriff. And I just talked to him. He didn't say anything about that. Hey. Hey, did you, have you been seeing the alien stuff? Did you see that at Bayside?
I'm not allowed to talk about it.
Are you serious?
I'm not allowed to talk about it.
You're joking. You're joking.
I'm serious.
Did they tell you not to talk about it?
How many times do you want me to slice the pie? I'm not allowed to talk about it.
What?
I do know what you're talking about, but I'm not allowed to talk about it.
Can you at least say, like, whatever? So, okay, so they're saying it's like a fight broke out. Why did they send so many police cars? Are you serious? You can't say any?
I don't know what else you want me to say.
You're no help, dude.
I'm sorry.
All right. So there were some interesting things here in the comment section. It says, my dad is running for the mayor of Miami, and my dad did not tell me either. This is insane. Let's see. Okay, let's see here. So there was something else that okay. And then my dad, and somebody else was, my dad is the founder of Miami, is the first time I'm hearing about it. But then my dad discovered Florida, and I still haven't heard about it. So anyways, it's really interesting. I actually don't know who the man's name is. I would love to be able to find out what his father's name is to see if this is actually the case. But let me just look up this guy. Okay, guys, give me a second here. Let's see. LOL Brendan. There is... I'll have to message him. I have to find out, but I don't know if he'll actually respond to it though, but I'll have to see if I find out about that, if you know what I mean, to be able to find out the name. But anyways, we're going to move on from this one here. And the last two videos I want to share with you is that, you know, some people are talking about it, but they've hasn't really been grouped too much together with this in like too many of the videos, but there have actually been like UFO videos that have come out and, over Miami. And I don't know the timing of these videos, but I just wanted to present it to you here. And if anybody knows the timing of these videos, let me know. But I've seen them come up over and over again. So this is one. This is from Twitter. One sec here. So it says, alleged UFOs that appeared in the sky of Miami after aliens were spotted at the Miami Mall. Look at it right there. Oh, sorry guys.
Bruh.
Let's go back
All right,
here.
look. So look, y'all thought I was playing. I know y'all see those lights. Look at them. Not them little ones because my little mirror thing scratched up. I know you see those right there.
Okay, seriously, guys, look at that. 1, 2, 3 points, and they're actually moving together at the same speed, distance. It doesn't really look like they're actually 3 separate airplanes.
Floating.
Look at them. They come together. What?
Bruh. This every
They're coming
day
out
here, or every night, but still.
Did you hear that? The guy said that this is outside every night there.
Yeah. But this really in Miami. I'm not playing. Look, the airport is right over here. That's the airport. You know what I mean? It always got little lights and stuff. You know, it's probably airplanes. But over here, this ain't the airport. Look at that.
Look at those
and
lights
the clouds
right there.
not even moving.
Look at them right there.
How the whole cloud not going?
Okay, so that was the one. Then I have another video.
Just sitting there.
There's another one here. Again, I don't know when this one was taken. It says it was Miami, but I can't find the original account anymore on this one here. But just we're going to watch just the first few seconds. So yeah, look at that light in the sky. Okay, that phone drops. Let's fast forward it. Take a look now. So I'll keep this video playing here in the background so you can see it just as I end off this video. But there's just some things that just don't fully really make sense, you know? Seeing all these lights in the sky. I just heard that there was some kind of creatures that were observed in Brazil earlier this week as well. So I'm going to look more into that. But it's just really crazy. It's just really crazy. And there is a lot of division. You know, eventually at some point, I believe some of the stuff is going to be exposed of what's happening, but there is just so many questions still. I don't know what the answers to this is here, but let me know what you think in the comments below. A few other things that, you know, I've heard from some people have been mentioning something about some time traveler. Some time traveler had said something. If you know what that is, please message me. Or again, there's Project, can I say BB? I'm going to say BB. We know what Project BB is. People are thinking that this whole thing is Project BB. A lot of people are saying that, oh, it's a distraction with everything with Epstein. Maybe, maybe not. I'm not sure. But, you know, at the end of the day, at the end of the day, there is more and more things that are being exposed to us right now. Things on this earth are just continually getting more evil. You know, ever since 2020, our world has been rocked upside down with COVID. Then we got Ukraine. Then we have Israel. Now we've got all this stuff happening. And I think more and more is going to start to be coming out about this. But, you know, let's not forget this one video from last year.
Can either believe it or they cannot believe it. I don't give two f***s, but I am telling you right now, that back there is not real.
All right, guys. So thanks so much for watching this video today. I hope that you got a lot more. It really just helped to organize a little bit more things for you. If you like it, please give it a like, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video.